first and foremost, like a full persons. Anangtual ante haba shema hashai, shema kakuta, shema the lines unto the apostles and elders that surely will well, and peace and safety unto the ark and cool the folk unto the earth. And precious well and sincerity and all truth and this is matter from Judah campus. Come to this present God, Lord, and to do of you unto edification, to bring forth truth about this kingdom and its fall. This is really gonna be about the rich trying to flee from the judgment of the Lord. You understand? It says the headline of the article said our church drift away from sinful earth and the coronavirus proof super yacht. Understand? Hey, they're trying to run from the Most High, but they can't run. How? The Lord said, the earth is mine and fullness thereof. The Lord is everywhere on this planet and outside of this planet. Understand? But just like in 2012, the movie, you saw the super rich went on the super yacht, to flee from the destruction that was happening. But how long will that last? You can flee from the coronavirus, but can you flee from missiles? Can you flee from chariots shooting laser beams? Can you flee from angels that could fly? You can't. So social distancing is key to safety amid the COVID-19 pandemic. And what better place than the high seas to stay away from everyone? That is, if you can afford a luxury super yacht, not one of those infection-teeming cruises. Private yachts are typically seen as the height of luxury and ultimate status symbol. But now, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, they're the height of safety. But only if you've got a bank balance that resembles the GDP of a small African nation. And that means you simply gotta be filthy rich in order to afford one. Understand? It says yacht charter firms have switched promotional strategies and are starting to advertise their vessels as the safest place to self-isolate and stay healthy. Quite simply, there is no choice of bumping into anyone or being coughed on. While you're bobbing about on the high seas, still it's only an option for the wealthy, with prices ranges from 120,000 to 600,000 per week, depending on the size of the vessel. Yeah, it says while thousands of helpless passengers have had to endure the night of cruise ships, which have been turned into floating prisons as the virus spreads rapidly within them, it's a different story for those with plenty of cash. Understand? So in other words, they think that they could flee away from the rap and plague of the Most High. Yeah, you're gonna flee, but for how long? Understand? This is Amos 9 verse 1. It says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door at the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. So though you flee, you ain't gonna flee away. You must come back to land for food. Either way you take it, you must come back to land for food. You understand? You need food in order to survive. You can't stay on a cruise ship without food. The food could be infected. You must have some kind of interaction with people that have the virus. Because you need food, you need these things, you need gas for the yacht, you need all these different things. says, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. You understand? It says, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Because they think that, when you go on YouTube and look up end time preppers, or I forget the exact term, like it's surrounding that title, end time preppers, or World War time preppers, or some kind of thing. It would see these Edomites, and they will have bunkers on the ground, bunkers that could possibly keep them safe during destruction. But Lord said, though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. When the angels come, the angels are going to find them. When the Lord turn the elect into hunters of men, the Lord going to put the Spirit on the elect to hunt them and find them. It says, though they climb up to heaven, then will I bring them down. See, if they have bunkers in space, the Lord going to bring them down, because that is where the angels coming from. Up. They ain't coming from nowhere, they're coming from up. So the Lord going to take them and drag them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, because it even have underwater bunkers. Bunkers that are under the sea. It says, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Leviathan is that serpent. Understand? So what the Lord trying to show you that you can't run from the destruction. The amount that why the scripture, that is the exact reason the scripture says this. So like, it says let me start no, but just jump straight to the point. Zephaniah 1 verse 17, it says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they sin against Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. How they're going to walk like blind men? They wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't, they not see what happening. They not see where to go, what to do next. They're going to be like blind men. They're just going to be walking around like, blind men walk and bump the toe here, and fall down and bump the people. But they're going to be walking, they're going to be walking into sorrow, into distress, into destruction, into pain. They're going to be walking to the death. It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. So they think that they could run from the from the coronavirus. Guess what? You might be able to run from that, but guess what? You ain't gonna be able to run from the chariots. You ain't gonna be able to run from the missiles. You ain't gonna be able to run from the angels. It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, and by the missiles, the nuclear missiles, the fire that coming from the destruction to come. And that the always show these apocalyptic movies, the nuclear missiles raiding on Earth, mainly America and Europe. Understand? It says, for he shall even make a speedy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. You understand? So the Lord said, your silver nor your gold going to be able to deliver in that day. Here you can take a rocket to go to space. Yeah, but then the angels would come for you. So really and truly, you have no mean of escape. Understand? This is Amos 2 verse 2 verse 14. It says, therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall strengthen its force. And the strong shall not strengthen its force, neither shall the mighty deliver himself. The horse delivereth himself. So that he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in that day, saith Yahweh. So the Lord gonna bring terror to each and every one of you. Gonna bring distress, pain, anguish. Darkness, gloominess. You're gonna seek to flee. But the Lord said, he that is swift of foot shall not be able to deliver himself. As I said, when the chariots come, you can't run from the chariots. You can't run from the missiles. Understand? Bring this piece up here. Isaiah 24 verse 17, it says, fear and the pit and the snare are upon the O inhabitant of earth. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the pit, out of the midst of the pit, shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of earth do shake. So though you might escape one plague, you're gonna run into the next. Understand? You flee from the noise of fear, you go into the pit, you come out of the pit, you get taken by the snake. So the Lord set in means of destruction on all sides. You understand? The Lord bringing destruction upon each and every one of you heathen and the two-twits, and He's going to bring it on all sides. He's going to bring it simultaneously, one after the next, and all occurring at once. You understand? So you people gonna think you escape, and as soon as you escape this plague, the next one hit, bam. Now you people might say just know might come out the coronavirus, just know it might surpass that. I guess so after the coronavirus, boom, economic collapse. And then boom, martial law. They don't basically how you pull on that martial law because they're telling you not to come outside. You see, and you people thought that you were free, and the mindset that they have, you think is that, it's safe to be inside, it's wise to be inside. No, they're keeping you in a zone, they're keeping you in a box, they're keeping you people in a box that they're going to control the mass to do whatever they had to do. They're gonna send troops in the streets. Now they're freely sending troops in the streets, have no protest. Why have no protest? Okay, because coronavirus could spread easily. Understand? And it shall come to pass that he who shall be that fleeth from the noise of the fear. Right now they're pushing that noise of fear. Hey, coronavirus is deadly. There's a pandemic. It could be devastating. A noise of fear. Guess what? You ain't making the elect afraid though. You ain't making the man of the Lord afraid though. Scripture says, "Thou hast not given us a spirit of fear." We don't fear the things, the plague that come, because our power, our shield is the one that bring these plagues. Understand? It says, and it shall come to pass that who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. And see me how Hashem shall set that pit for you. And he gonna take some of you out of it and make it be taken by the snake, by the missiles. So you might get away from the famine, you might survive the famine because you might eat all kind of people and humans, you might turn a cannibal, you might survive the martial law and then taken by the missiles for whoever survived the earlier plagues. Now that's what that's the time that we're entering into, and if you believe it, guess what? All well and good. Come up with your own solution to this problem. Let your own mind and your own intellect, the high IQ that you either might possess, let it guide you through this time in. When all hell breaks loose. So with that, looking for praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakutash, and double unto the apostles and the elders and great ones who that surely do well. Peace and blessing unto the Akim of 44 points of the earth. Push this with sincere, telling the truth, and until next time, this is not an assumption of campus. Say the shalom.